Hi, another video. I don't think this is gonna be part 5, I guess. I'm gonna stop saying how many videos it is. I was doing that for my own self, but I'll just have to look at the date. This is gonna be about really how I'm feeling right now and what I'm going through right now. I had a lot of triggers today, stupid things that you wouldn't think would be triggers. We had a good day. My daughter and I and my granddaughters, we went out and bummed around and went out to lunch, and we decided to go to Walmart on our way home to get some groceries since it was on the way. We were going to stop at Publix, but ended up going to Walmart. I was fine with it. I love looking at the Christmas stuff. And as we were walking, because of financials, basically they're taking care of me. It sucks. She never, ever, ever makes me feel like I can't have anything. Like if I said, oh, I want this or that, she would even doubt it. But I guess when my husband was here, even though we still didn't have a lot of money to give them, we still bought things here and there. We paid for groceries, They tried to help us as much as they could, especially with medicine and sorry, a bunch of messages. Medicine, just helping us. But now I'm 100% really dependent on them. Chris is saying that he got a job, but he won't tell me where. What am I gonna do, dude? This is the kind of stuff we've been married 32 years. Come on. I don't know why it's a smack in the face. He said, well, I said, did you find a job? I emailed him because he won't text me at all, and he doesn't want to talk to me on the phone. Fine with me. So we go through email. I guess it's his control thing. Fine. I don't have to see him. I don't have to hear him, which is good for me. So it's good both ways. But he emailed me. I forgot what I was saying. Brain disease. I can't remember, and I don't want to stop and go back. If I think about it, I'll come back, and you're probably going, what is wrong with you? Remember, I have a brain disease. I don't know if I've said this out loud on here, but I have TN, which is trigeminal neuralgia. And so I don't know if you know what that is or not, or you remember. It's a nerve and an artery are looped right around in here. So they're touching. And so here and here, here and here, just these few little spots. Sometimes tingle. They're numb or achy, almost like a toothache, if you had a toothache, but it's in those areas. And then sometimes I get lightning pains coming down in that area. I'm on medicine that is working, but I still have, it's not 100%. But it's only going to get worse, and it's actually called the number one suicide disease, because there's nothing they can do for the pain. Nothing. They can give medicine, but the pain gets worse and worse and worse because they end up really, I guess, laying on each other as they're in there longer. I don't know. But they can go back here and in my skull and up in my brain and put a piece of foam between them and lift it. But then I could have paralysis, and then it may not help. So right now I'm just dealing with it. Somebody's coming downstairs. I don't know who it is. I'm just gonna wait. I'm doing this for me anyway. So all that, plus all my seizure medicine, I have memory problems. I can't remember a lot. Plus, I take marijuana gummies. It's the only thing that has helped with the pain. When I don't have them, the pain is, I'm pretty much in bed. I'm in bed a lot, but I'm always in bed. It hurts bad. I think it's my son-in-law coming to get the laundry basket I complained about. He's a good kid. Man. Kid. Nope. It's my daughter bringing the vacuum back down. So, anyway, I have that. She's going to vacuum in there. Sorry about the noise. I don't want to be a burden to them. I know I am, and I hate that. I hate that he's being an ass about where he works or where he doesn't work, but that's what I think I was talking about, where he works. He told me he would not tell me, but after Friday, he said something about, I'm going in on Friday, I'll let you know then. And I was like, then he had the nerve to ask if he still has to put me on his insurance. And I said, well, we're married, so I would say yeah. Sorry. Just, I don't understand why. Anyway, we were walking through Walmart, and all of a sudden the Christmas stuff I realized I couldn't buy. Like I always have Christmas candy out for the kids. They can't afford right now going and buying $20 or $10, $15 worth of candy to sit around for the kids to get into when they don't eat it. That's my job. But if I said I wanted to buy it, but I don't think that that's fair to them or to my grandkids. So, what do? Hopefully once I file, then he won't be able to screw me over like he's trying to do now. Tomorrow I'm supposed to, hopefully he's going to get paid. I don't know. He hasn't told me. He doesn't say. So I'm going to try to go in and get money out first thing in the morning, if there is any. I'll be glad when all this is over. Not just for me, not only for me, but for them. I don't want them to have to deal with this. It's not fair to them that they have to deal with him. And I think the worst of it all is he thinks he's the victim because I kicked him out. What do you do? What do you do with that? I mean, anyway, we left Walmart and I was pretty bummed. It was hard not to cry on my way home. I did a couple times, teared up. Of course, we had to sit in a shit ton of traffic. It's Orlando. And we got home and I changed and went upstairs and ran. Only run for 30 minutes today, but man, my body is changing so much. Like, it just drastically looks different. Just the last 8 weeks since all this has happened, my body has changed drastically. And he's the one I want to tell. He's the one I want to say, look. He doesn't care. That's what hurts. And I miss him, but I don't miss him. I don't miss the fighting at all. I don't miss the sitting in here wishing he would come in here, or sitting here and crying, or most nights crying myself to sleep because he didn't want to be in here. Probably because he was out there with Natasha, but I didn't know that. I I trusted him. I don't think I could ever trust another human being again. Like, I don't trust anybody. It's hard to even trust my daughter, my son-in-law, and to be honest, I don't even trust them 100%. I know that's horrible, and they are the sweetest, kindest, loving, most worthy people in the world, and I have no right to say that, but that's how bad my head is messed up, that I have no trust. Like, if you can't trust the one person that you love and you've been married to for that long, it just sucks. I don't want to be that burden on them. I don't want to be a burden to them. And as much as I think God can just take me home, not that I'm going to kill myself, I ain't going through that shit again. I don't want to miss that. I don't want to miss them growing older and my grandkids getting older. But I also don't want to feel the pain anymore. It's hard because I don't miss him. I miss the thought of him. I miss the few times he would be kind and loving. My granddaughter misses him terribly. I hate that. And I want to take her pain away because it's all my fault. It's all my fault. If I wouldn't have found out, or I would have just given in. But when he said, I'll live upstairs and you live down here and we can get divorced, that's fine. Or then he said the next day, we should just stay married. You can have my benefits. You know, I'll live here and all that. I'll live upstairs though. Basically saying, I'm going to live here basically almost for free. And say I'm married so I look like a good person and I take care of my sick wife. But really I'm trying to fuck other people on the side. And when I think of that, it makes me sick. And it makes me proud that I finally stood up and said, fuck you, get out. It was the hardest thing I've done in my life. I've done a lot of hard things. But that broke my heart. It's shattered. It's gone. I don't want to love anyone. I don't want anybody to love me. Because I damn sure know he didn't love me. Yet I stayed 32 years, and then he was like, I'm done. Anyway, tomorrow morning's lawyer morning, and I don't know if I'll come back on here, but you got this, girl. Tomorrow's the day you wanted. Be happy and be strong. And know that my dad is like right there cheering me on. I can hear him. And I know the Lord is standing beside me, whispering, Carrie, I'm holding you up, honey. I'm right here. Because without God, I wouldn't be here. That is the truth. I got rid of Satan. I seen the black eyes. And now I can feel God, which I hadn't felt in a long time. I can feel him telling me I'm okay. And I'm going to make it. and that my daughter needs me. And she might be the only one that needs me. But I'm going to be there for her. You got this. You got this. See you next time.